Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats. Welcome to AntharioN, a new game that came out last week on Steam. It's old school, it's RPG, it's party-based, it's turn-based, it's basically bait for me. And as such, I'm a little surprised that it slipped under my radar, but Orphix Software, the developers, were kind enough to provide me with a key so I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinion on it. However, giving me the key, of course, also makes me a little more predisposed to like the game, so take everything I say here in the context of me receiving this game for free, and as such, maybe having my judgment clouded a little bit. Just, you know, so we're all upfront and open about everything here on this channel. Right, so let's give the game a brand new start and go into character creation. I'll walk us through the creation of the first character, and then I'll just create the other three and make a little bit of a cut. So the first character will just make a fighter. I have already set up a name for him, going by Arngir, and he's a fighter. He could also be a ranger, a grey wizard, a white wizard, or a black wizard. Or even a custom class, where you basically just mix and match everything. And a warrior, and a thief, and a sage. So as you can see, there is a fair number of classes. The fighter is basically a well-rounded melee tanky person. The ranger is a exclusive range DPS. Grey wizard is sort of a manipulator, crowd controller maybe. White wizard goes towards the healing kind, and black wizard very much in the damaging camp. All hail the black wizards. Custom, what you do make of it, you make of it. Warrior is very much in the damage dealing camp, and Thief is your door opener, because apparently there isn't a spell that will open doors for you, so I think taking a Thief along is probably a good idea. Sage is potion mixing and identification. That sounds quite convenient, but I hope there's a merchant in the game that will provide a similar service, as well as our classes. We also have a selection of races to choose from. Humans, of course. Felmer, a subterranean race of misfits with a look that makes them seem a little cat-like. The orcs, what they lack in brain, they more than make up for in bronze. And they make first-class warriors. I'm actually sort of almost tempted to make my front row guy an orc. We've got elves, we've got necrophils, who are otherworldly and well suited towards the black arts, undead, who are subterranean, and wolfkin, who are also pretty well suited for melee combat. You can go for male and female, and that does make a difference. There is a modifier to your strength for male and wisdom for female, and you can choose from a variety of looks for your character in the game. Let's go with Arngir here in this setup as our main character in the front row, and then I will create 3 more of the usual suspects before we can launch into the game, so I'll be right back with you. Alright, here we are, so let me introduce you to Trix the Undead Thief, Sylvanas the Elven Ranger, and Melentia the White Wizard Necrophil. And as such, with that configuration, we will jump into the game. Nestled deep within a faraway corner of the cosmos was a small lush world that would come to be known by its inhabitants as AntharioN. After a long civil war spanning thousands of years, AntharioN was united, ushering in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity. But recently clouds had begun to gather on Antharion's horizon. A dark and unnerving energy took hold of the citizenry. While no one was sure just what it was, everyone seemed to have sensed its presence. Without any warning, the sleepy village of Shadowbrook was attacked and completely annihilated. The destruction of Shadowbrook led to a climate of fear and unrest across the land. Deep below the village of Shadowbrook was a dungeon where criminals condemned to death would await their untimely fates. During the attack, the prison's guards rushed to the surface to defend Shadowbrook, leaving behind 4 unguarded prisoners. An hour later, when the guards still hadn't returned, one of the prisoners decided to use a rusted nail he'd hidden away to pick his cell's iron lock. And there we are, starting off in a very classic Elder Scrolls fashion in a prison, nameless and without a backstory. I like it already. So as you can see, we have a party of 4 here with a interesting bobblehead configuration. I quite like the graphical presentation here. It's surprisingly crisp, and we basically move in a turn-based fashion already, where we're basically just dragging along the party with WASD. I will quickly save the game. I'll just have a quick test save that I made earlier to see if everything worked in the recording. And we'll just make our way along here and see what we can find that might help us escape here, because we do have the mission to escape the dungeon. Find a way to escape this place, and that's all you get. From what I've done, like homework-wise, I've had a look at what this game would, make me expect from it, and it seems very, very open. So there is no grand, taking you by the throat and shoving you into a certain direction type deal going on. Okay, let's see. So I guess once we're out of here, the world will really open up, and we'll probably be able to make our merry way into various regions and do a bit of exploration and whatnot. Okay, you are the thief. I guess you get a plain robe and some shoes. We'll get some clothes on you. Right click, by the way, transfers this to the inventory of the character in question, and I'm just selecting them because that way I can save myself the trouble of having to assign it to a specific character from the inventory screen. Sorry, I was a little distracted there by wondering whether there would be a convenient way to drop this as well. As you can see, there's a very, very cohesive graphical presentation. Like, it's not old looking. It is, again, one of these, tired old terms of old school looking game, but it's also just very, very its own thing. It has its own style to it. I quite like it. It's instantly appealing visually to me, even though it's not like blowing The Witcher 3 out of the water. This is probably also not its intention. Right, so here we go. Throw this away. I keep an eye on encumbrance here, because we're already, carry-wise, we're already pretty far encumbered, but that was mostly the shackles, I think. So getting rid of those is probably priority number 1. Got a few lockpicks. Let's get it to the thief. And a torch. Probably not workable as a weapon, maybe. We can give it to the wizard. So we can have someone who can carry a torch who doesn't necessarily need to fight with his hands. Or her hands in that case, because it's a wizardess. Okay, we've got a long bow. This is for you, and this is for you as well. We have a saber, a short sword. Oh, this is a two-handed weapon? Okay, let's take the one-handed weapon then. I guess we get a short sword and a thief as well. I wonder, can the thief actually do anything? Okay, crooked staff. This is probably something for you. These also have a sales value, so let's keep an eye on our encumbrance. I'll just take all of this and see if we are over encumbered already. Nope, seem to be doing fine. Okay. Right, let's go here and pull this lever. You can also move your party by clicking with the mouse, by the way. So I can, just hold the mouse button down and have the party follow my instructions here. Oh, that opened, apparently, I think. Yep, that seems to have opened, but let's first investigate down here. Don't think we can get the torches off the... No, I don't think so. Okay, what do we have here? We have another torch. Let's get it on the ranger, maybe. And then we should definitely equip our weapons as well. Where do your arrows go? Do they go into your off? Okay, right. It just works as dragging it on the character and it goes into the Most likely slot, I think. Or does it? Not sure. Didn't I give you a sword? I may not have, actually. Come on. Okay, that was a fluke then. I think I do have... Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Blindness strikes again. Okay. Okay. You win game. Kind of wondering, how can I tell my statistics here? Okay, C opens the character screen. At the top are 2 tabs, general and skills. When your party levels up, each of your party members receives point to allocate. Right, what are our skills with weapons? We are pretty much equally useless at everything. So let's actually get a bow on the thief as well, and maybe split off some arrows. This is very intuitive. I just shift clicked because I figured this is probably the most likely stack splitting option. And kind of worry about the thief in close combat, so let us maybe go with a ranged setup here as well, until we can actually get the thief a little bit more trained up in this particular skill set. Now we are... This is, by the way, a really nice auto mapping feature here. I really like that. We are apparently in a very unpleasant torture room. And we have some rats. Combat starts. Okay, so combat is turn-based. I'm now in control of this character here, and I can move my allocated action points. This is 4. I cannot make it to the rats right now. I wonder, can I pass? Yes, I can if I press spacebar. Again, nothing I looked up previously, just something that very intuitively works in this game. I really like that. Okay, we missed. This is our ranger. The hit chance is a little greater. Okay, let's line up here and shoot. 12 damage, that's not bad. Okay, let's see. How are we doing for spells? We have a minor heal, and that's it. No one's injured yet, so that would probably be foolish, so let's pass. Okay, someone's injured now. And we're also living up to the channel name again by slaying rats. Does it cost me an action point if I shift my weapon, I wonder? It does actually cost me 1 action point, but I can still attack. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot this one. And now we're gonna try out our healing spell. And see how that works. Can we click on the portrait? Well, we can. 31, okay, that is a really powerful heal it seems. Okay, let's step up close and hit the rat. Hit it. Oh, we miss. Oh dear, okay. And we shoot again, and it's down. Okay, so we're out of combat. Combat ends. Party gains 6 experience. Let's go for... Okay. Wait, no. Okay, I just thought like, oh, are they memorized? And you only have limited amount, but no, it's 10 spell points to cast it. How do we replenish this? Probably by sleeping? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? We have the quest log, we have stats and alchemy. This seems a fairly uncomplicated crafting setup with a couple of ingredients to combine, but we don't have any recipes. Okay, I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I am saving the game again, just to be on the safe side. Let's see if we can make our way out of here. Actually, let's see if we can find something here. Oh no, we were actually free of those just now. Okay, we have a Calum leaf and a little bit of gold. That's fine. Open the door here and see where this takes us. Unsurprisingly, another corridor with a barrel at the end. And a fish. Okay. Teach a man to fish and he'll be wet for the rest of his life. Where are we going? I hope this isn't like the starting dungeon in Arena, where it was also you in a cell, but getting out of it was harder than most modern games in their entirety. Okay, we've got more rats incoming, and these look a little more vicious, actually. Or rather, maybe not more vicious, but they're a different color. Blind rat, okay, that actually means something. Right, let us attack here, and then have our thief join the party. Oh, you can actually shove your other party members aside. Interesting. Can I spin the camera around? I don't think I can. Right. Let's attack here. And probably also attack... can we step up there? Yes, we can. Okay. Hit it. Okay, we're getting attacked here. Right. Let me just quickly try and find out if the camera can actually be rotated. It would appear not to be the case. Okay, that's fine though. Right, that was a miss. Who are we right now? We are the thief, and we are... yeah, let's go for the blind rat that's already injured. Shoot that one. Do I want to cast a heal already? I don't think so. I'm gonna attack with my staff. Okay, now everyone's taking a little bit of damage. My main warrior should probably... Oops, nope. That didn't work so well. Should probably not be splitting out the damage that much. I can see if I can actually do a bit of kiting, because I can go my full movement allocation until I have one action point left and then still attack to the best of my abilities. So there is a bit of potential for just kiting around. Okay, let me take my thief and go 2 paces, then swap out the bow so I can still attack and shoot. I miss. And my healer should probably try and... Whoops, that's not my healer, that's my ranger. Shoot it. Thank you. Very nice. I think we won. Okay, now the party assembles again. Yes, indeed. Prisoners assemble. Probably not a good idea to sleep here. A skull, more arrows, garbage. Well, it's a role-playing game. So until we run out of weight to have to dump, we'll just loot everything. And I do intend to play a few episodes of this to get a decent impression of what the game is capable of, how open it really is, and give you guys a bit of an insight into the workings of the game. So far it's really intriguing. This is your sleep interface. Sleep allows you to restore your party's HP and SP, but requires food to do so. The amount of food requires depend on the amount of HP your party members have. Once it's been fully restored, you can sleep simply to pass the time without having to use food. Okay. Let's sleep an hour and see what it does for health. Wow, that is powerful as hell. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Very old school in a way. It's like, hey, let's take a nap before everyone returns while we're doing our prison break here. But yeah, I mean, this is what I had hoped it would be doing. I wasn't expecting it to be this strong. Okay, then we have a torch again. Anything else we want to take here? The history of Valengrad. Huh. Bit of lore, maybe. Let's have a quick look. Valengrad is AntharioN's capital and home to the council. During Antharion's civil war, a tentative alliance of sorts was struck between humans and elves, who had not yet enslaved or killed been enslaved or killed by the orcs. They planned to create an easily fortified stronghold that could serve as a base of resistance against the orcish onslaughts. The location for Valengrad was chosen according to its central but remote location. The city was carved out of Heronwood's dense forests and further protected by a series of man-made moats. The sole entry point to Valengrad was a small bridge which would easily be burned down at first hint of orcish incursion. And in the unlikely case of a successful city breach, all homes and buildings were constructed from granite, making them resistant to conflagration, the most common orcish pillaging. Interesting. So we get some little lore snippets that we can discover here. I like the sound of that. Did I look in here? Okay, I did. Yeah, I'm actually absolutely on the wrong track here. I just want to escape this starting dungeon to see where it leads us in the first place, and I think to do that I have to go down here, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Right. What do we have? Bendy paths and twisty roads. Oh, and a way down. Let's not leave this yet. Okay, can I open? Lock, very easy. Right, we have lockpicks. I'm going to save because I want to see what's behind there, so I may actually do something fairly against my personal belief and save scum if I fail this. Trix broke a lockpick. And Trix successfully picked the lock. Nice going, Trix. That's why we take you along, because you can open stuff up. Okay, and a chest as well. Nice, a bit of gold, another chest. A weak healing potion, I like it. That was a good haul. Okay. So let's see what's down here then. Ooh, we got out. Yes, indeed. We made it to the surface and there is someone waiting for us. I guess we'll find out what that person wants for us. Let's quickly check the travel map. This is AntharioN's travel map. The little red dot is your party's current location. Once you've discovered a city, it becomes visible on the travel map and you can instantly travel there by simply clicking its icon. However, fast traveling to a city will require a certain amount of food depending on how far away it is. Certain quests will add points of interest icons to your map. These points of interest may be quest givers, quest receivers, dungeon locations, etc. This map does not include uncharted islands. Oh, cool. Okay, so fast travel is actually somewhat immersively done with food requirements. I like it. And actually I should probably check whether there's also a quick save function. F5 doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, so I'll try not to overdo it then. Let's see who this gentleman is here and what they want. Meru, thank the gods, just when I thought time had run out, you show up. I'm an investigator sent here by a very important client to gather reconnaissance that might help piece together what took place here. I found something which I think will very much interest my client, but I cannot risk trying to smuggle it out of here. If the guards posted at the entrance searched me and found it, it would almost certainly mean my head. Please take this mysterious ear to my client. I don't know his name, but he wears a violet hooded robe and spends most of his time at a hole-in-the-wall tavern bar called the Seaside Tavern in the city of Astrillin. To get there you must follow the main road south. The tavern is located in the southeast corner of the city. Go on. Be very careful and do not tell anyone of our conversation. Okay, so we had a momentary, attack of quest hit us. And also, whoa, okay. Nice details there, I have to say. And also now we have somewhere to go in this wide world that doesn't really have a whole hell of a lot of indicators where we are supposed to head, so we might as well take that quest and see it through. Let's see what the description is. After rising from an executioner's dungeon only to find the town of Shadowrock destroyed, you talked with a private investigator named Meru who asked you for help in delivering a mysterious ear to a special client. While he doesn't give a name, Meru says his client is wearing a violet hooded robe and resides at the Seaside Tavern in the southeast corner of Astrillin, a city just south of Shadowbrook. So here we are, set on our very first quest, and about to run into some guards, apparently. And there's a whole town still left to ransack, and a whole bunch of other things to discover and explore. I very much look forward to doing this. Like I said, I'm gonna make a few more episodes of this and just show off some more of the gameplay. I hope you will accompany me on the... what am I trying to say? I hope you'll accompany me on the journey was what I'm trying to get out. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time, and bye for now.